Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, goldfish and gorillas, all the things. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everyone is having a fantastic new update. A fantastic new update. I know I am, in the sense of I haven't even played it yet. I know I have because we haven't even played it yet. But good morning to everybody. Hope everyone is doing well.
If your heater's out, you're not alone. Layer up, people.
I hope everybody is doing well this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you all. Good morning. All right, so what do we got, chat? What do we got this morning? We've got so much. We got so much going on. We have the update, obviously. That's the big talk of the town, as they say, right? We have the update. We also have the expedition in 4 days, 21 hours. And then we've got basically an entire new game, right? We have an entire new game. I think that's the part I'm most excited about, chat, is just the full-on. We're not redoing, but we're just going to be going ahead and completely just getting a chance to just play the game all over again, if that makes sense. It's one of the things that's cool about the expedition, at least in my opinion. Simba's juicy with a heart. Good morning, Simba. Hope you're well. Good morning. Good morning. Appreciate the like and the love. But yeah, that's one of the cool things about the expedition, chat, is you essentially get to do everything again. You get to do everything again. So first things first, what we like, what we don't like. What we like, what we don't like about the update, chat. The first thing, oh yeah, also I got a random, what was it? I got this soccer ball, whatever. And then I also got, let me think here. Let me see here. We also got, where is it? I thought we got it. Maybe we didn't. We got something for trials. It wasn't that great. Like, I didn't really care about it, but it is what it is. Yeah. So what we liked, what we didn't like. Now, I will say I did go in last night, chat, late before stream today. I did go in and I made sure like we got through all of the update stuff, in the sense of, you know, you're not rewatching the same thing. You're not watching all the load screens, what have you. So one of the things you can get in the store is you can get this stubble. I don't know how well you can see it very well, but you can get this stubble here. So I did pick that up. But this is the beards. These are the beard options you have. So you have the stubble option. You have the stubble beard option, which is the one I'm going to rock. Or I am rocking, I should say. This is the one that I believe, I forget which one comes. I think this is the one that you can get for free, and then this is the one that you have to actually buy. It's like 500 coin. But this is the one, chat. This is the one that's going to look really cool. This is the one that's going to look really cool once you get it. You have to do the surgeon deck. So you have to 100% the surgeon deck. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. And this is the thing that I don't understand. And I think it's a miss, honestly, chat. I do think it's actually a miss, if I'm just being brutally honest. What I don't understand, so we'll come back to this, I promise. What I don't understand is you look at, for those of you that are on vertical, the expedition leaves in 4 days, 21 hours, 45 minutes. I'll throw it over here just so you all see it better. Maybe a little bit better. Not really, but it is what it is. Expedition leaves in 4 days, 21 hours, 45 minutes. Now, I will say, again, it's hard for you on vertical to see, but horizontal, which again is linked there, or not linked, but I tell you where you can see horizontal if you want to. Horizontal, vertical, whatever, you can see this is actually nice. They tell you your inventory value and your raider coins. So obviously we know what our raider coins are. However, our inventory value, nowhere does it tell you that except for this area, at least right now. So without having to do like the workarounds and all that kind of stuff, inventory value right now is over 1 million, which is great. I wasn't sure. I was curious, genuinely. But this departs in 4 days. We leave in 4 days, 21 hours. So I think it's March 1st. Here's what I do not like. Here's what I do not like. 4 days, remember that. We have a couple days, 4 days. So if I were to complete the trophy display, or I were to complete this weather monitor system, that I'm not even going to start this. I'm not even going to start this until after the expedition, after my character leaves. I lose everything. I lose everything. I lose everything I get out of this weather monitor system. I lose all of my trophy rewards. And then the other thing too, where's it at? Oh no, it's appearance. As you work through things, so as I work through the surgeon deck, that's what I have to do to get. I have to finish. I think it's 100%. This is the 100% reward for working through the raider deck. And Chad, just so you know, the raider deck is this. So this is what you get at the very end to 100% complete it. This is your raider, the surgeon deck. The first page, I did claim a couple things that are just random items. But the first page, chat, look at this. So this is a skin. Well, I mean, it's a skin, but it's part of what you look like. But these 3 items here, you'll never lose because it's part of, you know, your look, right? It's part of your outfit. This is just random coin. I know you don't lose cosmetics, that's what I'm saying. But you lose these 2 items here. You can't see it on vertical manner, but you lose 5 seeker grenades and 5 bandages. You lose 5 seeker grenades and 5 bandages. But here's the kicker. This is the problem. I can't go forward. I can't claim these items yet. I can't claim these items because I have to spend 20 more cred to unlock it. So if I spend the cred to unlock either the seeker grenade or the sterilized bandage, if I were to do that to unlock the next page, I will lose either of these in 4 days. I'm going to lose it in 4 days. So any item, seeker grenade, sterilized bandage, surge shield recharger. What else would be in here? The tactical MK2, smokes, defibs, raider key, beta shot, MK3 revival, rat. All of that, I would lose it just to get this if I pushed for the next couple days to get through the raider deck. I think that's an L. For me, personally, I think that's an L. I think it's a great reward. That beard's awesome. It's a good looking beard. I think it's a great reward, but I'm not going to do, I mean, I'll build up the cred. So at the moment I go on the expedition, I'm good. But I think it's an L. I think it's a fail because I can't use my cred outside of I can't even use cred for like another week because I'm already at the max. Because again, if I don't want to lose these 2 items, seeker grenades, chat, if you haven't watched or you haven't seen yesterday, seeker grenades have now become incredibly important in this game. They've become incredibly important because of the Firefly, which I promise we'll get to that here shortly. But yeah, you know, I'm not going to be able to do trophy display case because again, why would I want to win this? Why would I want to get these items? These are big items. I mean, this is a great item. I like the Vita spray. I think it's great. This is good, especially against the queen and the matriarch and such. This blueprint's phenomenal. So what I'm simply saying is, why would I want to gain all these items just to simply lose them in 4 days? So, all right, let's rock and roll. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is having a good day. A great start to your Wednesday. We have quite a bit of options. We've got the Hurricane and Bird City mode on Buried City, the Matriarch event on Dam, a night raid on Dam, and then Stella Montes has a night raid. Nice. Nice. All right. So let's go ahead and hop in. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's do this too. Let us sign up for the expedition. Let's sign up for the expedition. So again, chat, you see here my inventory value, raider value, we're good. This confirms what we talked about earlier. Last week, I guess it was, even the week before that. This confirms what we talked about, which is this is my first time doing the expedition. So because this is my first time, I do not get to utilize the catch-up mechanic. I do not get to utilize the catch-up mechanic. I've never done the expedition. I wish it would actually tell you what expedition you were going to do, which is fine if it doesn't. I mean, I'm just wishing to wish, right? But if you see here, these are where you collect your skill points. This is what I qualify for. So here's the 3 million, not the 5. Some people were saying you had, if it was your first expedition, you had to do 5. You do not. This confirms that I have not done the expedition, or I didn't do expedition 1. I am on expedition 2. But you'll see here, inventory value 1,043,000, raider coins 3.1 million. Skill points 5. Nothing here says anything about you're utilizing the catch-up mechanic. So my guess is that when we do Expedition 3, when we move on to Expedition 3, once that becomes available, my guess is that the catch-up mechanic on the skill points will become available. So yeah, all right, let's go. Are you sure you want to sign up for departure once the expedition leaves, which is in a little bit less than 5 days? Your raider will take all their possessions and depart Speranza for good. This action cannot be undone. This is the following that will be reset: stash upgrade progress, inventory items, blueprints, coins, player level, skill points, the raider den, the workshop, and your quests. So stash upgrade process, that simply means basically What? Oh, my brain. Stash upgrade process. Essentially what that means is that you, the little boxes in the top left, you know, right now I'm at 280, but if you were working on, you know, let's say you were at, you know, 150 or 160 or whatever, the point is that your stash upgrade, in other words, how many little boxes you have in your stash, that gets reset back to the original amount, which I don't remember off the top of my head how much that is. Inventory items, everything goes. You will have nothing left in your inventory. Same thing with your blueprints, coins, player level. I mean, everything goes back to 0. Raider Den. Not sure what Raider Den. I guess what they're referring to is like, let's say you had 2,000 ducks in there. Well, obviously, if your ducks are going, the ducks won't be in your Raider Den. I'm not sure though, because I don't believe, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe there's anything quote unquote special you can do to your Raider Den outside of just the trinkets and stuff that you put on like the walls. Workshops and quests. And actually the workshop is going to be the one you're going to work through the quickest, in my opinion. That's what you would want to work through the quickest. That's what I'm going to work through the quickest. Have to get the workshops up to level 5 or level 3 as fast as possible. Workshops to level 3 as fast as possible. I feel like I've never really felt like it looked good though, Everth. Mr. Flores or Miss Flores. I feel like it never looked good to begin with. You gotta do it tomorrow. You got 8 million coins. Yeah. You just sign up for it. It actually leaves. Yo, that stuff is easy. Yeah. I mean, to each his own. Chicken doesn't get reset, or does chicken count as a workshop? The chicken counts as your workshop. So your chicken will go back to giving you just a couple items, you know, 1 or 2 items per raid. That's a good question though. That's the thing with Embark. They don't always lay every detail out. Not necessarily a complaint. They just don't lay every detail out, but that's a good point, Mickey. But yeah, so again, when I hit confirm, now it won't happen immediately. It'll happen in a couple days. But stash upgrade goes back to the original. I forget how many they give you right off the bat. All your inventory items go, blueprints go, coins gets reset back to, I believe, 0. Player level goes back to 0. Skill points gone. Raider Den resets. Excuse me. Workshops go back to the standard. I think they're all workshop 1, and your quests reset, which this actually, we never completed all the quests, ironically, which we're going to do that in the next raid. Did I finish the last page of my trophy case? So that's a great question, Yoshi. No, I did not intentionally finish it. Here's why. Because, and we were talking about this just a couple minutes ago, there is no point, there is no reason right now, with a couple days left to go, to do the trophy case, to do the surgeon deck, to do the new storm project. There's no reason to do it, because any item that I would get out of that, so like in the trophy case, you get some blueprints, you get the Vita spray, you get a couple other items. In the trophy deck, or I'm sorry, in the new storm thing, I think you get a couple, the storm project, I think you get a couple items there that are pretty decent. And then in your surgeon deck, if you get through that, you get a couple, especially you get a couple good augments, get some other items. So why that's important is that there's literally no reason to do any of that right now. How many hours till it departs? 4 days and like 21 hours. 4 days, 21 hours, Lord. Good luck. Thank you, Little J. Yeah, I mean, I'm blaming Embark for that one. I think that's a miss. This is what I think they should be doing. This should be D-Day week, whatever you want to call it, right? The last week. Like, I think it would be a really good idea for Embark to make the last week, the last 5 days leading up to an expedition, make that really, really focused on the expedition to leave. It's almost like a celebration, and Arc Raiders does some cool things with celebrations. Exactly, Yoshi. Exactly. Arc Raiders does some neat things with celebrations. They have cool events. I mean, just give us like a week-long event. Again, I understand, you know, time, resources, all that stuff. But do a little like 5-day pre-expedition event. You're celebrating the raiders that are leaving. Depending on how you play, you're trying to prevent raiders from leaving in the sense of just shooting on sight, things like that. And then once the departure, you know, once there's the departure, then what'll happen is then you release the new weather event. You release the new trophy case or the new project, right? And then it makes everybody want to start working through it. Now, I will say the trophy case came out a few weeks ago. I think it was probably like a month ago. So I'm not upset about that necessarily. It's just I started it late, and then I'm looking at it and I'm like, well, wait a second. I'm departing in a week or two. Why would I want to go through this trophy case, get these items just to lose them in 4 days after I finish it? They released content before the first expedition too. It's a catch-22. Yeah, I mean, it absolutely is. But when you're within a week or two of departure and you know that you've really been trying to sell that departure for the last couple months, why release items that you can complete in anything in the last 2 weeks? Why release them just so that you know they're going to lose them? No. The trophy's not. You're correct, Jamie. The trophy isn't affected, but the items you win out of it will be. So, like, there's a Vita spray and the Vita shot blueprint. I will lose that. If I go and try to complete that right now, before departure, I will lose it upon departure. So I will lose the items I get from completing the trophy case. The trophy case itself is fine. It's just the items you get out of it you do lose. And so starting the trophy case in the last 2 weeks before departure just doesn't make any logical sense. At least to me. You're so sad you missed the first one entirely. Only made it to page 3. Can't even get the catch up. Yeah, I mean, I think Yoshi, you'll go ahead and... I mean, I think for Expedition 3, we will get the... catch up. I just think that there was some confusion. I was confused. I thought that even if you hadn't done anything in the first expedition, you would get the catch up mechanic if you started it, which is not the case. What up, Giovanni? What happens after that? After what? The reset? You just basically, it's like you're playing a brand new game. Yeah. That's the point I'm making, Thundertaker. Yeah, initially I was frustrated, I think because I felt like there could have been better communication on that. But I'm not really that upset about it, because if I'm going to get the 3 million, or if I'm going to get the catch up in the Expedition 3, I'm not really too worried about it. Just joined. Is this my first expedition? This will be my first expedition, absolutely. You were expecting the catch up, but you only got 5 points. Did it anyway? Yeah. So again, for those of you that haven't done it yet, the understanding is that if this is your first expedition, it's technically Expedition 2, but if this is your first personal expedition, you'll get the 5 points here. I can go back and show you. You'll get the 5 skill points. And then upon signing up, and then upon in leaving in 4 days and 21 hours, your entire account will be reset, as it's showing you kind of right here. And then what'll happen is you will go ahead and start working towards whatever you're going to work towards. And they will release Expedition 3. And at that point, I believe you'll get the catch-up mechanic. So lay players can never catch up to the first Expeditioners. That is the understanding, Nursen. So there's no not if this is your first time doing it, there is no catch-up. Just woke up and signed up. Let's go. You still have 7 days to make the full 8 million for this and past expedition points. You still have a couple days, but you're not. If you've never done the expedition, the best you can do is this. The best you can do is this. I did not do Expedition 1. I did Expedition 2. I'm on Expedition 2. This is all I can do. I can get my 5 skill points plus whatever the cosmetic goodies is and all that. Second expedition for you, worth it. Let's go. I agree, Malone. If you did the first one, there should be a much more noticeable, like, hey, look, they did the first one type of a thing. I don't do that late night. They will cap the skill points at some point. Yeah. I agree. Capping skill points is pointless. Will make expedition not worth it. Now, the 8 mil isn't correct, chat. That's not right. That's not anything. The devs haven't said anything to that nature. If you have never done the expedition before, all you need is 3 million between your inventory and raider coins. Plus, of course, you know, go through the expedition project. I can't go to that screen because I've already done it. If you are on Expedition 2, you do have the option to do the catch-up mechanic. It doesn't matter. Let's make it very clear. It doesn't matter if you are going for the first expedition or the second. It doesn't matter if this is your first time or your second time doing it. No matter what, you need 3 million between your inventory and raider coins. No matter what, you need 3 million. Inventory, raider coins. Again, that is presuming you've already done the project, which is like 5 or 6 pages. You have to run around, do a whole bunch of things, all that kind of stuff. No matter what, if you are going on this expedition or you are expediting, whether it's your first time or second time, you need 3 million. Sorry, chat, my voice is like cracking. Cubity. However, that being said, if you were on the second expedition, if this is your second time doing the expedition, you have the option to do the catch-up mechanic, which is 300,000 inventory raider coin value per skill point. So let's say you did the first expedition and you only did one got 1 skill point out of it, which means you left 5 skill points in the first expedition. Well, that's 4 skill points left over times 300,000. That's 1.2 million. So the most anybody needs to get all of their skill points, the most anybody needs is 4.2 million inventory value, raider coin, inventory and raider coin value. So let me just say that again, because it can be confusing. The most anybody needs to get not only the skill points from this expedition, but utilize the catch-up mechanic is 4.2 million in inventory and raider coin value. Robbie, you can start today, but it doesn't mean you're going to get through. Appreciate the follow, Silver. Yeah, you can make it up on the second expedition. So your second expedition, I know the terminology is a little bit goofy, but this is my first expedition. We're technically on Expedition 2, but this is my first expedition. So once I complete it, once I go, then on the third expedition, so the one that's forthcoming in a couple weeks, or a couple months, I should say, that's when I'll be able to probably get the catch-up. We're going to do some good astronauting. We're gonna go around and help some people out. But do we reset to or no if we miss the departure? Yeah, so you'll still reset, Vic. It's just you don't get the catch-up mechanic until the second time you do an expedition. So there's going to be people playing against folks with 10 mil more skill points. Sounds fun. Honestly, Jamie, I don't think it matters that much. I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Especially because all those people have to reset. All those people... Remember, your skill level is tied to how many skill points you have. So, like, right now, I have 75 skill points. But it took me a while to get to level 75. So, it's going to be some time at least. So, I've signed up. Do I have to maintain? That's a great question. I have no idea. So, how many skill points are they giving this expedition? If it's your first one, the max you can get is 5. If it's your second expedition, the max you can get is 9. Correct, Coils. You'll lose everything. Yeah, I agree, Kays. I agree. Mr. E, appreciate that follow, bro. Yeah. Well, so Perry, I mean, that was initially, I'll be honest, I feel like that's kind of what got us on my little soapbox today. My soapbox today. It's not necessarily what's the point, because I just love running around and going through and helping other raiders out. Like, I enjoy that. Plus, I like to make clips, things, goofy stuff like that. But, I mean, there is a little bit of a drawback to playing over the next 3 days, you know, because here's the thing, like, I'm not going to do the trophy case. I understand that there are items that you will get from the trophy case that will not go on the expedition, cosmetic items. However, there are things like the Vita spray, the blueprints, etc. Why would I want to do that now just to lose it in 2 days? Same thing with the weather project, the new one they just announced. Why do that now if you're going to lose all the reward from that? So Striker, you'll be able to get that the second expedition you do. So technically it'll be Expedition 3, but my understanding of it is that is when the mechanic, the catch-up mechanic, works for you. So for instance, let's just use the 3 million. Let's just say that it's 3 million for the Expedition 3. We're on Expedition 2, but let's say that there's 3 million for Expedition 3, the one that's going to be coming in a couple months. So not only will I have to qualify for the 3 million, but because I initially lost or did not complete the first expedition, but then fully completed the second, I will be behind by 5 skill points. So my expectation is that in the third expedition window, I'll have a chance to make up those 5 original skill points that I did not get. Which, if the math of it would be $1.5 million between inventory and raider coins. Yeah, that's why I'm doing the raider, or that's why I'm doing the expedition Ks, is just for the stash space. If you click sign up, will it wipe my stuff? We're going to find out here shortly. But how do I get the 10 skill points? Well, if you didn't do the first expedition, you can't get this 10 skill points, meaning the original 5 plus the 5 for Expedition 2, until you get to utilize the catch-up mechanic for Expedition 3, which is coming in a couple weeks or months. I don't think you'll be behind. You won't always be behind, Striker. Expedition 3, you can catch up if you haven't done Expedition 1. Warming pops up after you click it. It won't wipe for 5 days. Yeah. So once you sign up for the expedition departure, you won't reset until after the window closes. That's my understanding, Silos. Last expedition, you got 6 skill points. You're bugged, bro. I'm not saying you didn't get 6. I'm just saying that was a bug. You shouldn't have gotten 6. That's a funny statement. I learned after saving 4.7 million, says the poor man. You can't catch up if you've never started. What my understanding of this chat is 3 mil, Conrad. 3 mil. You need 3 million to qualify for the expedition. Doesn't matter if it's the first time you've done it or the second time. You need 3 million. If you did the first expedition but didn't get all the skill points. So let's say you just did 1 million and you got 1 skill point from the first expedition. And Bark gave you the opportunity to make up those additional 4. No, you don't need 600K. I don't know what that's in reference to. How are you so rich you're struggling? Trinkets, bro. Yeah, that's actually, you know what? I don't know how to say your first name, 1389, but that's a great point. Okay, that's a great point. You don't technically need 3 million. You need 3 million to get all 5 skill points. That's a great point. Thank you for pointing that out. If you want all 5 skill points from this departure, you need 3 million. However, you can get 1 skill point, 2 skill points, 3 skill points. The biggest thing you have to do is complete the project. What are trinkets? They're like the little items, like the necklaces and all that kind of stuff. Bird City money. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So the 3 million that everyone keeps quoting that I'm talking about, that's to get the full 5 skill points. But if you only want 1 skill point for whatever reason, or if you started super late, you can still do the expedition project. So the expedition project, chat, I can't really show it because I've already done it. But the expedition project, just so everyone's fully aware. So you need to get 150 metal parts, 200 rubber parts, 80 arc alloy, 15 steel spring just for phase 1, and there's 4 phases.
If you would join us.
That's just the first phase, and there's 4 phases plus the 5th phase, which is devoting the load stage. Best thing you can do is go to Metaforge. Metaforge has a project option. It'll tell you everything you need. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, you have 4 days and then everything goes. Yeah, everyone resets at the same time. So it's March 1st. It's 4 days, 21 hours from now. You're still confused, Vic? What are you confused on, bro? So when I click sign up and I click confirm, nothing's going to change outside of the fact that I'm locking in the fact that on March 1st, my entire account is essentially going to reset, minus cosmetics and minus any cash money that I've put into this game. But K's, to your point, I saw somebody wrote, yeah, it's not that difficult. Well, let me rephrase that. I don't think they responded to that one. Yeah, so I see the chain, the conversation chain there. K's, you are correct. And well, they didn't explain it very well the first time around, because I chose not to do it because I'm like, oh, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Now coming to realize that it is a little bit more of a bigger deal. Is the expedition done? No, you have 4 days and 21 hours left. The first expedition build is different than the second entirely. Yep, correct. So chat, that's another great point by Kays. When I did the project, so there's essentially a couple different phases to this, chat. The first phase, I shouldn't even use that. To complete your expedition, you have to go through 4 phases for specific items. The 5th phase, known as the load stage, you essentially just have to contribute, I think it's like a little bit less than $1 million in different items. So combat items, survival items, provisions, materials, etc. And then the sixth phase, the technical sixth phase, is your 3 million in inventory and raider coin value. Plus, if you did the first expedition and didn't get all your skill points, whatever it's going to cost you to get the extra, the catch up. Exactly, Kays. If you go on the first, if you went on the first but didn't get all your skill points, you can make those up in the second. The presumption is that if you went on the second, you can make up all the skill points in the third. That's my understanding. How long before it leaves? 4 days, 21 hours. We're probably about to hit 4 days, 20 hours. We've been talking about this so much, which isn't a bad thing. That's why I enjoy it talking. I believe so, Pops. Yeah. No. Neo, you don't get your raider does not reset until March 1st. All right. Let's see here. Why do we have to wait another 5 days? Just gave all my stuff to my homies. Can't make kits anymore. I mean, there's two ways of looking at it. Number one, we can say that the devs didn't tell us, which I don't think they ever, maybe they did say it in like Discord somewhere, but there, nothing really says, like nothing here. Well, no, actually okay, here, I'm going to throw this out there. Some of you might get triggered on this. I don't really care, but it is what it is. Beaconism also over on Perp. Appreciate the follow, bro. I apologize if I missed that earlier. But here's the thing. So Vertical, you guys can't see this very well, so I apologize. I mean, I don't apologize. I give you some options down below. But on the project where it says sign up for departure, so reading is important. Or like, we'll call it analytical reading. When you depart, it's the first word, first like 3 words of the sentence. When you depart, all remaining items in your stash will be contributed to the expedition. You can earn up to 5 bonus skill points based on the total value of those items. When you depart. So when I click sign up, my guess, we'll see here shortly. My guess is that this will kind of remain active, so I can check this every once in a while, and I can just make sure that my total value is 3 million. You guys can kind of see in the bottom left-hand corner on Vertical. So when I depart, all remaining items in your stash will be contributed to the expedition. Doesn't mean now. It just, I'm signing up now. That's the sign up button. I'm signing up to depart. It's like I'm buying a flight that hasn't taken off yet. Yeah, you can build up now. Like, I don't have to sign up and then nothing will change for me. Well, do it. You do it. I did not, Jonah. I did not. Cap, appreciate the follow, bro. It's my first expedition.
If you would join us.
I have 3 million
Old
coins.
underscore school underscore 1337 just subscribed.
Yo, appreciate that follow, bro. It's my first expedition. I have 3 million coins. Do I need more? No, but you do have to maintain. You do have to maintain your 3 million over the next 5 days. Old school, appreciate that follow, bro. It's Void, appreciate the follow. Everyone's leery about hitting the button. All right, chat, we're gonna hit the button. Boom, we hit the button. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. Not a thing changed. Not yet anyways. Right. You are signed up for the departure. Notice too, chat, here's the other thing too, for those of you that, you know, like to go to Subway, make a sandwich your way, and then tell them you didn't want something. You can't undo it. Chat, you can't undo it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Goldfish, gorillas, all the things, right? You can't do it. So if you're the type of person that goes to Subway, orders a sub exactly how you want it, and then tells the person at the very end, oh, I didn't want that, you're screwed, bro. The expedition timer has been counting down for 2 months. When you sign up, your departure window will open, starting that countdown. After the departure window closes, you will reset. Mechanism. First of all, I don't know how you got the Arc Raider logo next to that name, but absolutely 100%, bro. My boy, Sauce, good morning, brother. I do like that. I like it a lot. Striker's not spreading lies. Who's saying Striker's spreading lies? Striker's been just repeating questions people keep asking. Show my stash? Vic, appreciate that follow, bro. You show me yours, I'll show you mine. I'm gonna slime you out. All right, Squiddy. Good luck, bro. Here's the problem. Here's the problem, Squiddy. Genuinely. Here's your problem. So you say you're gonna slime me out, right? Which is fine. I could care less about that. I don't care at all. But you say you're gonna slime me out. But the best part, bro, is that my lobbies are PvE and your lobbies are, I guarantee you, are PvP. If you're going in a chat saying you're slamming people out, you're never gonna find me, dude. We could spawn, or we could go in at the same exact time. You'll never get into my lobby. I literally have protection from the game from you. All right, so we have departed, or we've signed up for departure, and I'm not getting out of here at all. This is my inventory. You really can't see it very well if you're on vertical, but oh, you got it from a server slam, Meek? Nice. I'm semi-new to Arc Raider, so you can still add more value after sign up. Yeah, so this is a fluid. This just tells you, I'm not going to show you. I don't really have a way to do that. I could go in and waste $1 million, but then keep in mind, if I'm wasting $1 million in coin, that's just going to my inventory. So I'm not really missing. Can we get skill points after the departure? Can we get the skill points after the departure? No. So when I clicked sign up, I've already hit the number. I hit my 3 million inventory and coin value before I hit sign up. You don't have to do it that way. It's just how I did it. But you can hit sign up as long as your project has been completed. You've gone through all 6 stages or phases. As long as you've gone through all the phases to complete the expedition, this you can gain the last week. Yeah, you can still add more value after you sign up. You signed up for 1 skill point. Let's go, Logan. Someone got 500k. All you're missing, bro. If you went into the game and you can get 500k in 10 raids. Easy. Easy. If I get 5 million, will I get more skill points from the last expedition? Did you complete the first expedition, Sonic? If you did not, then the most you can get is 5 skill points. You're getting into PvE lobbies to slime people for their equalizers? All right, let's go. I mean, Sinful, everyone still has 4 days and 21 hours. So if you really want to do this, you can do the phases pretty easily if you just spend a good amount of time doing it. Yeah, Void, exactly. 4 days, 21 hours. That's what my timer says. I don't know if it's different for anyone else, but how do you get 10 skill points? Well, you won't really be able to get any skill points if you don't do the expedition. So there's your first answer. Free kit Stella, sell the entire loadout. Yeah, there's so many ways to make money. How many knocks do I have? Like 20. I'm a PvE player, bro. I'll fight back, but I'm the good astronaut. I run around and help out people. Nope, it does not, Jess. I'm guessing you just jumped in, and that's okay. I'm not saying that negatively, but I just signed up for the departure 5 minutes ago. So everything wipes March 1st. Your Luna 2, let me see. Sure. There you go, bro. There's my Luna. There's my Luna. There he is. We are, though, once we get the beard, like the full beard, once we complete it, we are going to do a little bit more run around without the headgear on, just so I can show off that beard. That beard is a thing of beauty. Chat, if you haven't seen the beard yet, you get this beard at the end of the surgeon deck. Look at that thing, man. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. The brown or the black, I guess it's brown. The brown beard with the red hair combo is probably what I'm gonna run. I mean, my God. That thing is fire. So this is what I wanted day one. But this is also what I wanted to start immediately. And here's the thing. When I found out that I'd have to wait 5 days, that's actually the thing I'm most upset about. I have to wait 5 days to complete the surgeon deck to get this beard because I don't want to lose the items that you get from the surgeon deck. Also, chat, and I know this is insane, and I don't even know vertical if you can see it, but right here where my mouse is kind of going in a circle, the quality and attention to detail, for those of you that have beards, like I have a beard, not this good, but I have a beard. This is a real struggle. Like having kind of this like weird little thing here on the beard. Like that's a struggle in real life. Best skin in the game. Yeah, I agree with you. No, so I'm going to run probably without a my helmet on. The other thing I'll probably actually do is I'll probably just run with the headgear open. But yeah. The friendly Luna, the friendly astronaut. That's what I run. True North with a heart. Appreciate you, bro. Is the beard going to help me find more loot? 100%. That's the whole point of a beard. It gives you better, it's kind of like sonar, you know? I should try PvP. Why? So you can come get me? Your beard is better than that. Honestly, it's a good beard, though. I believe you, Case. You've been spitting nothing but truth in the last couple minutes here, so I believe you. Will you leave it off where you left it? Yeah, like right now, like this is the look that I love. I absolutely love this look. This is by far my favorite skin in the game. There's been some good skins, don't get me wrong, but like this by far is my favorite skin in the game. But once they get that beard, my guess is I'll probably either run that or I'll run this a couple times. But no, this is my look. This is the look that I love. It's the look I put in a lot of the videos, I think, too. Show you the store? Why would I show you the store? Here's the store. As you see, I own a lot of this stuff. I put stupid money into this, and I don't know why. Actually, I do know why, because I enjoy it. But the beard will be Fear's topside. The new skin? That is the Volaire set, right? It's a dope skin. I'm not a big fan. So like, I'm switching my goggles here. I'm not a big fan of like the old football helmet look. Like, I kind of wish this was just goggles. But that's a cool look. Yeah, that's not bad. You just been giving stuff out. Let's go. Yeah, that's what I like doing. I'll be excited. So I'll be excited to get the expedition outfit for sure. They made the Venator so bad. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that yesterday. Slime, it becomes available once you actually sign up for the, or once you depart. So March 1st. March 1st is when that goes. The second expedition outfit styles are bugged and you can wear it right now. Actually. Well, did you have to do the first expedition to get it, I guess is the question. I don't even know. Where would I even find? Is it this one? Was that one we bought? Yeah, I think that was one we bought. Yeah, I don't have the patchwork yet. I'm guessing I'll get that on the next expedition. But even when we get it, chat, I mean, I might run it a few times, but let's be honest, when we get it, we're going to be, I mean, I'm a Luna main forever. Unless they come out with like a Luna 2 and it's somehow better. Where's it at? Now I lost it. There it is. This is the skin I will rock probably for all of time of this game that I will rock. I just absolutely love this skin. Plus, again, you know, in some of the clips and vids and stuff that I make, sometimes I'll utilize like this skin walking when I'm doing like a quick monologue or something like that. So it's kind of becoming, I mean, listen, it's a small account, right? Let's call it what it is, but it is becoming part of what my content is. Like, I like the Spaceman is kind of what I like to show off, if you will, in the game. What rank am I in trials? I don't even know, bro. I don't like play trials. All right. Chat, this is insane. I've been live for an hour and haven't even gone into a map yet. Insane in a good way, but still insane. Still insane. All right, the Hurricane is on Blue Gate. So let's see here. I'm good, Kays. I appreciate you asking. I'm just a solo player. I'm just an old solo player. You think the Bobcat blueprint is a myth? Whichever trial is the leaper icon is what I got. When I loaded in this morning, it showed me that. So whatever that trial is, that's what I'm at. All right. Honestly, I kind of want to do this without... I have some thoughts. I kind of want to do this. I think we're going to do a green. We're going to go in on greens because I want to try a couple things out. Like I've been seeing people doing the, strong one. I've been seeing people do the drop your shield mechanic, and I kind of want to figure that out. So we're just going to see kind of how this goes. Old Trusty. Old Trusty. I found 2 Tempest Bobcat or blueprints on Buried City Grandioso. Like 2 days in a row too. What an odd way and efficient way to set up your inventory. I found 3 Tempest blueprints and 2 Bobcat blueprints on Hurricane Bluegate. Dude, what's up, bro? I didn't say none of gooping last night. Makes up for losing all your good stuff to a rat. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Nice, nice. Yeah, it wasn't me. So if you're referring to like this section here, yeah, I mean, it's all about the speed, right? Like you can just hop in and just click that, do the thing. Yeah. All right, let's go. We're just gonna be doing a lot of shooting. All right, let's get in. Let's get in. Let's see what we find. You know what I haven't found? I haven't found the snap hook blueprint. But truthfully, I don't even want it right now until after the raid, or until after the wipe. There are still so many blueprints you need. Yeah, for sure. Me too. For sure. Lots of good questions today, chat. Lots of good questions. I appreciate that. Appreciate all the follows, all the love, all that good stuff. Kays, did you find your snap hook up in the apartment residential buildings?
The wind is so loud we can hear it down here. I'd say keep your eyes open, but...
Girl, appreciate that follow. All right, this is the hurricane event. No, in the tunnels near water treatment. Interesting. Always grabbing those. Morning, Gotham. Good morning to you, brother. Gotham, I've been live for about an hour. I kid you not, and this is the first game I've played. We've been talking all morning. Supa, appreciate that follow, bro. Keep finding tons of keys during the hurricane event. That's actually, I have a ton of keys that I haven't used yet. I need to do that. I need to do that. No, I didn't do the trophy system. The reason being is because I'm waiting to do it until after the departure window. Mainly because I want to get all like the items after the wipe. All right, let's go upstairs. I don't know. It's a good question. Wasn't? I don't know. All right. So chat, is the play to take off your shield? Is that really the play? Wind is going. Oh, you do move fast. Holy cow, you move fast. All right, here's a question. When you're running around in your shield, with your shield like this, when you're running around without your shield and then you put it back on, so let's say you're sneaking up on... Okay, your aim isn't really affected that much. This is that Firefly. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. We're learning. Don't try to recharge your shield outside. Dude, the recharge on the shield when you put it back on, that was something I wasn't expecting. Oh, this is going to be a dangerous event. Everyone can hear you put it back on. Interesting. This is the first time I'm playing this, chat, so that's why I'm kind of going a little bit slower here. That's why we're going a little slower here. Oh my gosh. I did see that. I watched Lucci's video yesterday. That was so funny. Did anyone see in any videos yet? Does anyone know what the actual, like how many meters that, oh, there's that thing. Good Lord. These arc are annoying. Unequipped shields. Yeah. I saw that too. Someone just died. All right, so here's my question. When I take my shield off, and then I put it back on as it's recharging, will it recharge all the way? Like when I go outside, is it going to recharge all the way? Also, is it true that if it blows up, you don't get all of it? Does that make sense what I'm asking? Like you don't get everything if you shoot it, like shoot it that way, you'll get more. That's what I thought I heard somebody saying yesterday. No. As long as it isn't. Oh, you're answering that question. Got it. It'll be charged where you last had it. Yes. You have to kill it to get the core. Yep. Okay. All right. Oh God, I didn't even know that was there. The worst part to this, chat, is I don't play Blue Gate. I'm not a Blue Gate main.
Let's go to the
so me running around in this map, I'm already like chalked because I don't play this map. Chemo, I appreciate that follow, bro. So like we're already chalked. Like, if this was damn, it'd be a lot easier for me. Wow, that is strong going into the wind. That is strong going into the wind. I understand, like, it makes sense, so I'm not complaining about the logic behind it, but I will say this part's annoying. Because now it's got to recharge. Now it's got to recharge, and I got to wait. Blue Gate's the worst map. Jumping with the wind at your back helps you move faster. Yeah, I saw that too. I mean, you don't have to wait too long, but if you walk in and you go into a fight immediately... I heard it's real ratty down here. Oh God, no. So... How many shots does it take to kill it? Is it 6? Oh, I gotta wait, boo-hoo. Well, at least you engaged, you know what I'm saying? Got you to talk. Player over there just ran to the left or right. Yeah, it didn't look too drastic. It was just annoying. Someone's extracting. One hole cracker shot. There we go. Question is, where's the hole cracker? 3 to the core. All right. Oh. So that one is the Firefly. Come here, you. I think that's the Wasp. There we go. That was a Wasp. What level? Probably 4 or probably 1. I took a crappy one in because this was my first time playing the Hurricane. I gotta remember to keep that slot open. Oh, it's outside. Interesting. Like I said, chat, I don't play Blue Gate, so that's why it's kind of like, oh, it's this. How do I know what things to sell and what things to keep when I loot? If I hadn't had my shield on, I would have been dead there. Interesting. That's going to take some work for me. That will take some work. For me, it's so I can do the quick swap. It's just to do the swaps. Have to fight at height or distance? Yeah. That's what I'm figuring out. That's what I'm slowly figuring out. But I'll always make time for some great Moulin. Oh, did I just stop? Yeah, so, yeah, that's fair. That's a fair critique. Let's see here. So first of all, they added something new to the game just with this update. So this wasn't here Monday. If you hover over something, like in this case, the complex gun parts, it shows you what it recycles into right off the rip. Before you had to right click and then this would tell you, but now just hovering over it, it shows you what it salvages into. So if you're looking for something specific and you want to know, okay, if I recycle this, what does this recycle into? That now shows you. There's also, there's a user on Reddit called Prodeed, Prodeed. If you just search that dude, he has like a high resolution, safe to recycle, safe to sell, that kind of a thing. I did, yes. I signed up for it. So chat, you have a 5-day window to sign up for it, and then after you sign up, you don't lose your stuff. You still have a couple days to do it. All right, we're gonna do the old. We're gonna do the old. That's funny, 5.
Head home at the cliffside.
All right, we're gonna exfil right there. We're gonna exfil right there. So, someone's talking over here. I think it's to the right. I think it's to the right. That's the other thing too, like you can't hear anything. I think they're in there together. I think they're in there together. Chat, imagine a matriarch or harvester event with this wind element. Oh, that blew me off. That's interesting. That'd be kind of wild. A queen or a harvester event or matriarch event in this weather condition. That would be absolutely insane, no? Oh, you're good, dude. You're good, dude. I appreciate you. All right, let's get out of here. Let's reset. Whole cracker rounds will be doing U-turns? Yeah, dude, for real. Oh, you're good, dude. I'm actually, so this is a in real life an IRL topside work day, so this will be an early cut for me, unfortunately. Which is funny. This is my first raid, and we started right at 5. Have I tried a grenade? I've not myself tried, but I was watching. I wanted to hop on yesterday. I just couldn't with my schedule. And but I did get a chance to watch a couple streamers and just some clips and stuff. Where you at, bro?
I'm close.
Oh, there you are. There you are.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yo, be honest, is that new skin? I'm hearing people are saying you can't trust it.
Really?
Because it's the surgeon skin. Yeah.
I just like how goofy it looks.
Oh no, it's a good looking skin. My weapon's away. My weapon's away. Yeah, but it is funny. I've been people saying KOS. Yeah, they do curve though. I did see that. The window opened to sign up for today, Fremont, but it has not reset yet. No. Yeah, that is the one thing, dude. That's a great point. I think it was Lucci that talked about that, or maybe it was Fix. I can't remember. But I did see that when you, I think it was Or maybe there's a creator I watch sometimes. If I'm not watching Peanut at night, there's another creator I watch called, I think it's Only Jome, Jome. I found him on TikTok, but I actually watched him on YouTube. But anyways, my point is that I did see that he was doing some testing with grenades, and yeah, the smoke, to your point, dude, the smoke, bro, goes completely like within 12 seconds. It was Lucci. Okay, there you go. Lucci's video, man. Lucci's video was so funny. Chad, if you haven't watched, if you like if you like Lucci, I mean, you should like Lucci. I don't see why you wouldn't. But if you didn't see it yet and you want a good YouTube video to watch Lucci's today. The video he created, not his. I mean, you can watch his stream obviously, but watch the video he posted yesterday. It's quite funny. All right. Let's just hold all of this. There we go. Recycle that down. Someone was in here asking earlier though, like, you just got to figure out, you know, like what you want to recycle it into. Like rubber pads. So rubber pads, right? All right, let me show you something. Let me show you something. This is kind of how you have to, there's like there is a little bit of a math element to this game. So let me show you what I'm talking about, especially those on the vertical. All right. So you can stack up to 50 rubbers, right? For a good night. You can stack up to 50 rubbers in one square slot space, stash space, if you will. But if you find 3 rubber pads, I don't remember what the value is in the raid, but because there are, that's a side point. Just so everyone knows, if you recycle in raid, like in the map, in the game, if you recycle there, you get a lesser value, you get less back than if you wait until you get to spawns. And now obviously sometimes you have to do that, but just so you know, like, don't just recycle it in the game, wait until you get back, because you actually get more. But the point is here is that, so this the rubber pad recycles into 18 rubbers. So if you get 3 rubber pads, you actually get 4 more rubbers. Because so if you look here, right beneath the little rubber icon, there's a 1 out of 3. So that means just how many how many can be in one stash space. So 3 times 18, chat, 54. So the point here is simply that if you actually get more rubber by bringing back 3 rubber pads instead of your just rubbers you collect. It's 4 more. It's not a big deal, but just something worth throwing out there in case anyone was curious. I think I'm actually good on... Shockingly, I'm actually good on... What do you call it? Simple gun parts. I have quite a bit. 4 rubbers could save you from 18 years of grief. For sure, bro. For sure. All right, let's grab a key. We're going to Blue Gate. So... do I even have any village key? There we go. Let's do a Blue Gate village key. We are good. I'm gonna take my 4 in. I'm gonna take my 4 in. Oh, I do need my heals. The other thing too, if you're looking for simple gun parts, this is kind of random, but if you're looking for simple gun parts, just go on an arc killing spree and you will get them. I did that to finish. I did that the other day to finish the shared watch event. On Monday night, I played duos and just went through and just started going off on Arc with a buddy, and I think I got 20, maybe 25 simple gun parts out of that. I mean, I'm not kidding. I got a ton. 4 kids, bro. You know what's good. You know what's good. Yeah, the medium and light gun parts, those recycle into your simple gun parts as well. It's funny when it is funny if you have the gift of hindsight, right? It is funny. You can look back and be like, oh, look at what I did. It's here, right?
Go to the village.
Yo, we hit our, what is that? Was that the 600 or 700? I think it was 700. Manchuricon. Appreciate the follow first and foremost, and I appreciate the chat 700 over on the vertical, the handheld, the T-Talk. That's huge. That's huge for me. I mean, I thank you guys. I appreciate it. You guys have been loving the content on Arc Raiders, and I've been enjoying making it and enjoying streams, so appreciate you all. Manchu Recon. Oh, there we go. Thank you. You know, reading is hard. Reading is hard. Phonetics. Hooked on phonetics. Work it for me. This is wild. I know I don't know how it's coming through over stream. Hopefully it's not terrible. But this feedback from the wind is insane. Shots up here to the right, I believe. Yeah, Gotham. I mean, it's been wild. I mean, some of the vids I've made, the verticals, they've done pretty well. But no, I mean, it's fun, and this is what I'm enjoying. And like I've said before, chat, you know, I have an IRL topside job. Someone's over here. Chat. We are the good astronaut. We are the good spaceman. I help where I can. When I see a raider in need, I come and assist. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? You good, man? You just catching some wind, bro? What are we looking at? Did you disconnect, bro? I've heard that. I've heard there's been disconnects in this game. Okay, that wasn't me. Full disclosure, that wasn't me. Oh, he's dead. There's nothing here. But he blew this thing up. Interesting. He must have gone AFK. Wasn't me. He went AFK. You know, just gotta let him know. You are correct, Mr. Dude. You are correct. I'll put it to you this way. Excel and I are best friends. Ooh, hello, Lance. And if I get it wrong, a lot of people get mad at me. You know what? Just to show, chat, just so everybody knows that wasn't me. Ah, yes. Just so that everybody knows it wasn't me. We will place a duck next to his body. No, no! Bro, where are you going? Oh, because the wind. Alright, what if I... Okay, let's see. If I... You probably can't see it on vertical, but if you see like where my pointer is, and I drop the duck, will it go towards where the pointer is? No. Well, you know, I don't want to waste the duck. I don't want to waste the duck, so... We're not going to do that. Yeah. Not going to waste the ducky. I know, but it's just pissing me off because I wanted to, like, you know, I wanted to remember the AFK guy. I wanted people to know as they were running across, it wasn't me. In 5 days, it's all wasted. Where's the shield? So in this event, in the hurricane event, if you're running with the shield, it looks like a giant blue, looks like a bunch of mosquitoes getting zapped. And your shield loses power. Not at a crazy rate, but it does lose power. So, where is the... Oh, this is going to be hell trying to figure this out. It's on the other side, I think it is. Yeah, it's on this side. We're going to a village key room though. Okay, it has been... That was open, so I wonder if the village key room was open. It was opened. Dang it.
Hello, Raider.
What's up, bro? Just playing the piano.
Yeah, drop the beat.
All right, now you play. I want to dance. Guns away, guns. You play. I want to dance. No, play for me.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Bet you can't top this.
Let's go.
Howdy. Howdy.
Howdy.
Thanks, Raider. Appreciate you.
What the? Is that me?
You see. He missed something. He left me the Vita spray blueprint. Let's go. Nice Raider. That was a nice Raider. That was awesome. Yeah, the update. What's the dance called? This is the Happy Jig.
It's go time.
It's the Happy Jig. All pianos, all pianos. All pianos, I think in all games. Yep, he got everything. Always check though, always. Oh, he left some seed. That man left me his Anna Torrente. Interesting. Interesting. I've never seen it in a game. How'd you get it? I think it was, I don't actually know, to be honest with you, Quan. I think it was something that came in as part of the Raider shop. Like it was a shop item, not a, excuse me, not a, I heard a rumor, by the way. I don't know if this is true. I heard a rumor though, this is going to start becoming something you open. Just as a side note. Yeah, it was at a Raider. It was in the store. I think it was a store item. I could be wrong though. Was it a deck item? Maybe it was. Maybe that's how I got it. Like I said, I don't remember exactly. Bro, this guy found something. He's dropping some pinks. Oof. Let's see. What do I not want? I don't want that. But I'll take that. This guy found something. It might not be Dex, though. I mean, that's the reality. I don't actually know, to be honest with you. All right, we got some smoke, so we're going to throw it. I completely understand why people are leaving them, though. There's literally no reason to carry smokes in the hurricane event. All right, well, this was already done. That's fine. No problem, no problem. Shoot. Hang on. All right, let's throw some grenades. All right, watch how fast the smoke goes. So I'm gonna aim for this tire. You can see the circles on the tire. Let's see where this goes. You can see it curve to the right, and then look at that. What, 3 seconds? All but 3 seconds. So that was number one. Now we're gonna throw into the wind. We're gonna just throw into the wind. We're throwing into it. I'm aiming for this middle window, right? That wasn't great because the house could have... This game, I think, is very good at their physics. So with the house being there, it could have messed it up a little bit. But now let's throw into the wind, or with the wind, I should say. Like it flies. It flies. Out of ammo. What kind of ammo does the Torrente take? Oh, it's medium ammo. All right, where do we want to go?
Head home at the cliffside air shaft.
How much time do we have left? 13 minutes. I might want to get out, chat, and go back in and try to see if I can get into that key room. I think that's going to be the play. And we have the wind to our backs, so this should be pretty fast. Oh god, Rocketeer. That's the one thing, chat. So I'm very big on the audio in the sense of like hearing things. Like I have it cranked in my earballs right now. And not being able to hear like Rocketeers. Like I had no idea that Rocketeer was there. If I wasn't running uphill, I would never have known that Rocketeer was there. Yeah, I wasn't very happy about it. My thought on this, chat. So what Gotham is referring to is that your so for like the wolf pack, for the wolf pack now, you need not only need your crafting items, but you also need, or your like the typical ones, but you now also need a Rocketeer driver. So here's my solution to that. Make the Rocketeer driver something you can craft in the refiner and make it like an absurd number. Like make it 6 broken Rocketeer drivers that you can find in the old, you know, Arc husks and things like that. Like, I see them all the time. I just, oh, come on, seriously? All right. Hi. Like stealing candy from a baby. See you, bro. Enjoy. Have a good life. Imagine if it like didn't let you go down because the claw was trapped in it. No, I mean seriously though, make it like 6 broken Rocketeer drivers plus Arc alloy. Because if you think about it, Arc Raiders is very much a logic-based game, meaning like the things that they do make sense many times. So if you require 6 or 7 broken Rocketeer drivers plus Arc alloy to make one new Rocketeer driver, I think that's fair. Because what, there's like 3 Rocketeers per match now? So pop triggers and spotter relays are throwable. Yeah, I just think there needs to be a better way of getting Rocketeer drivers now. I'm sure people will disagree, that's fair, but to me that makes sense, is you make it something that you can craft. Get 10 broken drivers plus Arc alloy, which you would think would be the thing you need. So probably like 10 broken drivers. Maybe we would do something like 10 broken drivers, an advanced Arc power cell, and like 5 or 10 Arc alloy. I don't know. I feel like that would make sense. I feel like that would make sense. Yeah, that's the other thing too. Maybe just Rocketeers drop more drivers. That's a good point too. That's a good point, Gotham. I don't know, chat, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? All right, so Vita spray, we can just sell that. Sell the duck. Actually, we'll take the duck. We'll take the duck in with us to the next raid. We'll take the ducky in the next raid. Music boxes are $5,000. What? Did they change the values of some of the trinkets? That seems really high. I thought those were only 3. I wonder if they changed it. I wonder if they slightly always have been, really? Oh. I didn't realize the music boxes were $5,000, to be honest with you. I had no idea. Yeah, maybe that is what I'm thinking. That's a good point. All right, let's get back in real quick so we can play it one more time and see if we can get there. Oops. I'm gonna take this in and drop it if somebody wants it. Friendly spaceman, chat. Friendly spaceman. So for the next couple days, that's the idea. We're gonna keep doing key rooms just to find them, go into them. Since we're taking part in the departure, taking part in the expedition, we are losing everything in whatever March 1st is. What day is March 1st, chat? Is that Sunday? Yeah. So we're losing everything on Sunday. 4 days, 21 hours. All right.
Let's go to the village.
All right, so the good news is that well, maybe not good news. All right.
Head home at the
This is a
overlook air
weird
shaft.
play. But we're just gonna go ahead and exfil. I know this is strange. I know I have a fresh raid, but I have 6 minutes, and if I can exfil right now, I can see if I can get a closer spawn. That's what I want to do. I want to get a closer spawn. I don't feel like running all the way across the map. Is he taking that out with a hole cracker? Want some help, bro? Oh, jeez. He's got a hole cracker, he's fine. However, I don't know if I'm fine. We have 4 minutes. 4 minutes. I'm trying to get out, get right back in, hope for a west side spawn point, because I'm trying to get up to the broken, or the Blue Gate Village key room. All right, let's see. We got 4 minutes. Everything is fine. All of that is good. Everything is good there. Grab some quick heals. Quick heals. Throw that up there. We're good there. Seeker grenade. Didn't do anything. I do have a wolf pack left. I kind of want to hold that though. All right, let's... 2 minutes to go. Let's go. All right, let's go. Yeah, appreciate the follow, Candy. Yeah, Matthew, so that's the part that I always forget, is that the shield, so my shield, when I took it off, it was essentially full power. When I put it back on, to your point, have to let it charge up, but because I ran outside, it stops the charge. That's what I was being told earlier. So if it's charging and then you run outside, it immediately is going to stop it. Well,
Let's go to the village.
this is actually a great spawn point if I had Pilgrim's Peak. But appreciate the follow, Matthew. This is a great spawn, actually. But I want to get to the key room. I'd rather get to the key room, see if I can get in there. Versus, curious how this works. Oh. Did they change the... Oh, they did. They actually changed the... They changed this... Is this a Raider cache? Is that what this is? No, I don't think that was a Raider cache. What was that? Was it? They changed the sound. which is a good thing. Maybe, is it just for this event that they changed that sound? Which would make sense. That would make a ton of sense. Because the way the wind is. Oh, is it for all of them, Q? It's not just for that one? See, I don't like that. I like the ticking. Better loot? That's fair. I like the ticking, if I'm being honest. Maybe I'm one of the unique ones. I don't know. I like the tick because I felt like it made it harder to find. Because that was, because Matthew, to your point, that's what I was thinking. Maybe it was just because of the way the sound, the way the wind works in this game. Maybe it was just the sound barrier, or like it would pierce through the sound better. Words are hard for me some days. I hear it. There it is. That's wild. You hear that? That's wild. Q, appreciate that follow. You are right. This is way better loot, though. Someone already was here. All right, well, I'm on someone's path. Either they were going up or they were going in. Unsure which. I guessing, given I see, well, maybe not. All right, no one's been here. Charging, it's charging, it's charging. What up, Tog? The update, man? I think it's good. Actually, I spent the first hour talking, which was fun for me. Like, I enjoyed that. So this is like the third game, but I just got to the key room, the village key room. So we're just checking it out. Another Torrente, an anvil. Jeez. So chat, we're in the village right here. We're in the village key room. Sorry, my brain just like stopped. In the event. Oh, gee whiz. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Take that. Take that. We did come in with some goop too. That's the other thing. It is a raider stash. Yeah, my question was actually... So my question was... Another anvil? Good lord.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Q! Appreciate that follow, brother. My question was, did they change the sound? Did they change the sound to it? I wasn't aware that they were doing that. So that was what was interesting to me. Explosive mind. I can use that. Oh, you know what? Sorry, Ducky. Did they change the sound? Was it, or, and if they did change the sound, was it just for this event, the hurricane event, because the way the wind is? Or was it because, they just changed it in general? A Blue Gate Village key again? Let's go. I'll take that. This was a good stash, chat. So what do we get out of that? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guns. No, 4 guns. 4 guns out of that. Vita shot, Lance's mixtape, a key to come back here. That was a very good gooping.
Let's head home at the
All right, let's see if we can get out of here. Did I miss anything? Doesn't look like I did. Doesn't look like I did. All right, we gotta go. We have to go. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna have to sacrifice something. Gotta sacrifice something. Over encumbered, yeah. Well, I mean, I went in with the green. That's kind of my fault, to be honest with you. I went in with the green. 10,000 likes, dude, brother, my man. It is so unnecessary, and I appreciate you. It is so unnecessary, and I fully appreciate you, man. So kind. Oh, thanks, Q. Is that for the Raider caches? Okay, but you guys hear that though, right? Like they changed the sound. I'm not totally crazy. All right, will do, Q. Appreciate you. Taps are necessary. Yeah. No, I thank you, man. I appreciate you. Big time. Osprey 4. Gee whiz. Gee whiz. You know what? 125,000. 125,000. No, I'm not crazy. Oh, come on, bro. I need to get out of here. Come on. Oh, it's not going to let me because of the wind. Brother, that killed me. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Oh my goodness gracious. Ark is everywhere. Have I heard about the Hairpin Bandit? Yeah, I've heard about him. I've heard about him. Bro, is that... Dude, we are so screwed. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Darth Gayer, good luck, bro. Appreciate you. Crazy name. Robs you politely of one item. Yeah, for sure, dude. For sure. Drink, appreciate the share, man. So, I believe it's here. Yep, it's here. Yeah, we need to get out of here. Over encumbered. To the max. Reload. Wow. Bro. Huge call there, man. And I didn't do it either, but great comms on that, man. Appreciate you, Muka. What an idiot. I almost got into a fight without having friggin' bullets. Like a Moron. Like a Moron. 122,000. Let's go. No, you're good. You're good. We got what? How many guns? We brought one in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 guns on that raid. And that was the Blue Gate Village key, which I got. They gave me another one that I also found. So that's pretty dope. Let's go. Let's go. No one to give it to, though. I wish they would give you XP bonus for getting collecting enough. I wish they would give you an XP bonus if you get more than 100k or like 150k in loot on the raid. So it's anything you get in the game less what you went in with. So if you go in with a $25,000 loot, like if you go in like with a $25,000 loadout and you get 170 and you exit with 175,000, that means you had 150,000 in-game loot, and that's XP. That'd be kind of nice. Maybe they do. I don't know. I think you can make it higher though. No. Well, I see. So you're thinking like if they just went in naked? Yeah, that's a good point. You know what? Yeah. Now that I say that out loud, you're right. There you go, dude. Always thinking about being naked. Always thinking about being naked. All right. Let's get this out of here. The dude does abide by it. Bro, that's awesome. All right. Let's see here. Well, Blue Gate is done for right. Oh, do I know I have? Oh, shoot. I'm gooped up, chat. Ruh-roh. Do I want to keep any of these guns? No. Osprey 4? You know what? I think I'll keep the Osprey. I don't. Well, let me make sure. Let me make sure I don't have one. I do have one. So I'll put you back. I'll sell you. So essentially I'm selling an Osprey 2 instead of an Osprey 4. That's what I'm doing. All right, let's see. Let's see. What did I say earlier? If you just average 50k, if you average 50k, you can hit pretty much everything. So this is 43, but I mean, that's, I'm selling, I really have no trinkets and I'm selling. So this Osprey, this is less than 5. This is less than 5. This is 5. This is 35. This is less than 5. 4. Less than 3. Am I doing the reset? Yeah. Yep. So what we're actually, so the name of the game for the last couple days here before the reset, before Expedition, is we're just going to run in. I wanted to run the event a little bit today just to test it out, see how it runs, which I think it's pretty cool. I don't think it's as bad. Like, so 6 shots, 5 shots, what takes out the Comet. I actually think the Firefly is a little bit more annoying. But yeah, we're just going to go in. I'm just going to be a good spaceman. I'm just going to run around helping people out, giving stuff away. I know a lot of other people are doing that too, but that's going to be kind of the play for this week. Someone asked me this. It gets, you know what, Yaz, I saw that. I was wondering, not necessarily this raid, but I did see, I think it was in the raid before, I did see that it was just kind of hanging out. Like, it looked like it was kind of bugged. The window is open, Luke. Yep, I signed up for it, but so right now, the way that's working, just so everyone's on the same page, the way this is working is when you depart, all remaining items in your stash will be contributed. So you have to sign up. The window to sign up is between now and March 1st. And then on March 1st is when you actually lose everything. So you do the expedition project to get your capsule ready. And then essentially, so if you have like nothing left after the last load phase, which basically takes like $1 million worth of inventory, if you have nothing left, then they give you 5 days essentially to get your space coins or your loot value up. 5 direct shots, the Anvil 4 with a splitter attachment. What does the splitter do? I've never used it. I've never used the splitter. Explosive mine. We are goop though. When does the window close? March 1st. March 1st. Chat, you see it there on the screen. I just put it up there now. If you're looking for a different view, a horizontal view, I am located there as well. I would always love for the support there as well. Again, it's your choice. Obviously, I love anywhere you guys watch because I love the conversation. But if you are looking to support other places, I put it right there. All socials, though. All socials are It's Polar Bee. It's Polar Bee everywhere. So I made another account, Recenter. So the last few days I've been transferring blueprints and guns to my other accounts. So when I jump back and get them all loot and blueprints. I've talked about that, Q. I'm not necessarily, I don't say it's bad. I'm just not a fan of doing that because there is something that I personally, this is personal to Polar. There is something personally that I like about like finding them again. Weakened shots, but instead of 1 shot, it's 6 and 1 trigger pool. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So it's almost like, am I crazy if I say it's almost like the Venator? Because of the 2-shot? It's like a 4-in-1 instead of a 2-in-1? Maybe with not as much. Okay, so here's the question though. Is it still take 1 heavy round? Hits harder? Why do people hate it so much then? So 1 heavy round hits like 4 medium rounds. Interesting. 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 That's actually pretty dope. All right, let me switch this. Let me switch that. In fact, I can just recycle this, or I can sell it, whatever. All right, let's sell that. I don't need the key right now. What we're gonna do, we're gonna do one more round. Actually, no, I want those. I want to go to Spaceport. I want to go to Spaceport. And I want to try out the Ven. I want to see how the Ven's doing. We'll go to Spaceport. We're going to take... Oh, you know what? We need to start taking... Well, to be fair, I was running... I was running like weak augments, so I didn't really have space. Let me grab a key. Where's my warehouse key? Spaceport warehouse, trench tower, warehouse. Let's do a warehouse run. Then let's grab. We're gonna make. We're gonna make the. We're gonna make a Raider hatch key. All right. How much of a difference is the Venator? I'm not sure. We're gonna find out. We're gonna go test some arc. We're gonna go test it against the arc. And it is a... I'll just do the matriarch event. Harvester event, I should say. We're going to find out. So this is my first expedition after signing up. Will it automatically start in 5 days, or do you start it? So in the, you have to go here, and there's a little button to the bottom right of that project screen that says sign up. As long as you hit sign up, it'll then give you like a caution screen and say, by doing this, you're going to lose all this stuff. Once you hit that, you're good. You just have to wait for the timer. So you have 4 days and 20 hours. The biggest thing to remember here is you have to maintain your inventory and coin value. So whatever that number is to you, for some people it's 3 million. For some people that did the first expedition but didn't get all the skill points, it's a little bit higher at like 4.2 million, whatever. But as long as you maintain your inventory plus coin value at 3 million plus, you should be good. What up, Ninja? Good morning. Good morning. The Beretta is fire, Candy says. Interesting. Oh, brother. I'm all the way on the other side of the map.
Let's go to the shipping warehouse.
Okay.
A harvester has been reported in the area. It has a queen guarding it. But if you've got the guts and the guns, there's plenty of good loot for the taking.
They nerfed the Venator. Is that what you're saying, Candy? The Beretta was fire for a while. Like, if I'm running Stella, I'll be honest, if I would almost probably think about taking a Beretta 4 in over a Toro. Dude, I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing good. We had a crazy morning start. Not bad, but we just got on and we talked to the departure for an hour. I didn't even jump into the maps until 6 a.m. And we started at 5. Oh, you know what? Did I forget? I did. Dang it. Can I craft it? Chems and plastic parts. I don't know if you're bringing the Ven today, though. Oh, bro, it was great vibes, man. It was great. Chat was thuming. Thuming. You guys are always great. Even when you're mad at me, you're always great. Even when you disagree with me on math, you're always great. I'm going to say this, chat. I kind of thought I was good at math for a long time. Long time. I'm getting in front of someone's pathing. Kind of always thought I was good at math. And then I met my sister-in-law. Bro. I am stupid. I am stupid comparatively. Oh yeah, I got 5. I went to the Blue Gate Village room with a key. I got 5 weapons. Brother, that's awesome. Oh, dude. I have a couple friends with children that are autistic, and they are the best, man. They really are. Genuinely, like the one we play some games. He's only like 3, but we play games and like Lego and stuff, dude. Like I'll look away, like I'll talk to like the dad or something for like 5 minutes, and I'll look back like the Lego's done. And like I look at him and I'm like, bro. And he looks at me and he's like, more? I'm like, bro, you're gonna run me out of, you're gonna take all my money. You got a Bobcat finally? Let's go. GG's. G freaking G's, bro. Sorry, I missed your question. Let me go back, Spanky. So I gave all my blueprints to my friend to hold, but we are both doing the expedition. Yeah, you're both going to lose them, bro. You're not going to get them back. Yeah, dude, they're fun, man. Like, it's just fun. Never let anyone, not that you do, or not that anybody listening does, but don't let anyone ever knock you just for talking to chat, right? We're talking about a shared experience, something we all enjoy. So why would you not enjoy those? All right, let's see if how bad this thing is. I mean, it's a snitcher, so it is what it is. I don't know. I don't really know, to be honest with you. I'm not a super ping or super trigger finger guy, right? Like, I'm not that guy with the super heavy trigger pull. I didn't really feel... I think they nerfed some of, like, the headshot damage. Stuff like that, but that didn't feel terrible. Dude. Yeah, dude will hold him for you. That didn't feel terrible. Everyone wants to reset without resetting. I stopped watching creators when they think they're too big to talk to chat. Yeah, I don't... Okay. Chat, we fixed it. Okay, hang on. No! Okay, wait a second. The question we had in the Bluegate map was the boxes that they have are these raider caches. And it didn't say search raider cache. It just said search. And it was a different volume. So that's telling me it's something completely different. Right? Am I crazy? I don't think I'm crazy. Maybe you do, but I don't. I feel like that's right. The only so like there are creators I do think that talk to chat and do a good job of it, and like they're huge. But yeah, I don't know how you can stream. Like there are times, like I'll be honest, like I go into people's streams sometimes, like when I'm just kind of hanging out relaxing, and I'm like, bro, I can't watch this because like it's too cluttered. It's got too much crap. Speaking of clutter, guys, yell at me. I'm not supposed to leave that horizontal thing on during the actual raid. That's what I told myself. I want to have a clean UI for you guys. And Gotham doesn't tell me I leave it on. What's up, Pricer? Good morning, brother. Hope you're doing well, man. How are the late nights treating you? I hope you have a fantastic day. No, you have a fantastic day. Yeah, I will for sure. Yeah, that's what I was thinking initially. But yeah, so okay, I mean, but that I like that though. I like the fact that it's not the ticking, and they did change the volume a little bit. I think that's good. Yeah, they have hurricane caches. All right, Cletus, let's go. Great name, by the way. As long as your graphics don't start telling me what to do, we're good. Well, you know what? I might make a graphic just for you, dude. It'll be the dude. Oh, did someone go here already? Son of a... Well, maybe not. Nope, they didn't go here. Or wait, hold on. This bothered me. I'm going to check the other side. In Trench Tower, it'll show you the room is locked on one side if it's unlocked on the other. Okay. So we're good. Oh, I didn't bring it like an idiot. All right. Some crazy wires. No barricade? Nah, man, I trust. I mean, I'll probably die for that, but I meant to bring a mine and I didn't think about it. I meant to bring the mine and I didn't think about it. Ooh, another zippy. Let's go. That was the pyrotechnic. Ooh, let's go there. You know what they need to add? Maybe not, because this would just be like almost too easy. They need to add a button that lets me merge stacks in my ooh, there we go. I don't feel like I need it though. Need to use it, I should say. They should give you a button that you can merge stacks in your stash. What do you mean, no? Oh, it's a light mag. Well, we're still taking it. We'll give it away. We'll give it away. Yeah, dude, the late nights have been all right. Not too crazy. I have my first 2 finals in the classes coming up. Oh, bro, you studying? You feeling good about it? I hope so. Dude, this is all... Dude, look what you did. You're like, oh, no, no barricades, nothing. Door blocker, barricade. We're getting everything. All because you said something. So I expect you to say things for sure. More so in the future. This game has you in a chokehold. Let's go, lady. Let's go. Same, honestly. Same. I feel ya. I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. Probably shouldn't say I feel ya. That sounds weird. In a purely respectful way, I understand where you're coming from. No barricades ever. They're all victims. I want a button like Fallout hat, empty container. You finally got the Tempest. Let's go. Oh, I'm already... My project is done, Mr. Q. I am completely done. She's a very nice and respectable person. Let's go. Nope, I mean, it's so back... Nope, I mean, it's also back-to-back that I hopefully don't need to study as much. I get it, because you're in kinesiology, right? Because back-to-back, right? Right? Come on, Pricer. Come on, bro. That was good. That was a goated response.
Let's head home at the West Trench Hatch.
Because you're doing kinesiology. Back-to-back, my dude. Who's doing the expedition? Cheezer, you doing the expedition? Bro, we spent the first hour, 5 a.m. Where were you? 5 a.m. Eastern, first hour talking about the expedition, my dude. No. Yeah. I think a lot of us are doing it. I think there's going to be way... Oh, crap. Son of a... Did you see that tech? Chad, I jumped off of that, fell off it, but I mantled this. Man. X Games, sign me up. Sign me up. Birds. Chat, don't sleep on these boxes. In this case, there's nothing here, but don't sleep on them. Oh god, that's a firefly. That's a dragon. You know what? I feel like a dragon would have been a better name for that. I feel like dragon would have been a better name for that. They'll just start calling me Drake, bro. Excuse me? Actually, you know what? I don't need that. Excuse me? Yas with the follow. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, open a drawer and clear it. 1 click versus 3, 4, 6. You're doing today, you gave away all your guns. Yeah, I'm giving... Well, you still have 5 days until you actually depart, bro. Don't give everything away. When and how long is... The window is open now to sign up, and then it departs March 1st. So that's Sunday. For your specific time, just look at the timer. I don't know. Obviously, it's all dependent on where you live. New Ark can get bent. You know, so I feel like the new Ark are a little bit worse in the Hurricane, but I didn't really feel like they were terrible in this case. I heard something, I thought. Oh. was about to go see if he needed help, but he literally just took that thing out. Ooh, there's two. Will there be murder? Nope, friendlies. He's gonna come my way. And then he's gonna see them. That's kind of... I swear, if someone dies from that... Okay, now he's coming to me. Now he's pissed. Well, this might have backfired. This might have backfired. I do have my cloak. Now we're close enough. We're close enough. We're close. All right. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. Bye, Yaz. Oh, you're good, bro. Sorry I missed all that. You're good, bro. You're good. I got you. New war can get bent. No dragon guns. Be a modified rocketeer that shoots big flames and drops flame grenades. That would be absolutely insane. You're not going to make it. What do you mean, Ninja, you're not going to make it? Why would you not make it, bro? Explain. That wasn't a bad raid. Loved it. Oh, why not? Do you still have to do the project? Dude, you shut your mouth and you're talking to me. No, I mean, that's true though. I mean, if that would be a wild gun though. Dragon guns be modified rocketeer that shoots big flames and drops flame grenades. Yeah, Embark, don't listen to that, bro. Do not listen to that. People are setting traps on raider hatches. That's just devious. I got you. I got you. I got you. It is tough, to be honest with you. You really have to like make a cognitive decision that you're going to run it, that you're going to do it. That you're going to rock and roll. All right, chat, listen, I have IRL life. I got to get Napalm Rocketeer. Knock it off. Knock it off, bros. Knock it off. Lucci started the Raider hatch trap trend. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. That seems like the guy that would do it. All right, chat, listen, I got to rock. I got to roll. IRL topside in a couple minutes here. So we're going to get on out of here. I appreciate all the love. We hit our goal over on the vertical. Appreciate that. Guys, love you. Appreciate everyone. If you are looking for the horizontal stream in the future, I have it right there below. GG's, dude, Gotham, you guys are always stepping up. Ninja, I appreciate talking with you as well. All y'all, appreciate it. If you're looking, like I said, for the horizontal, it is right there. I have it on the screen. You guys all have a wonderful day. We will see you. If we don't see you anymore between now, the next stream is going to be Friday, 5 a.m. Eastern. Friday, 5 a.m. Eastern. Love you guys. Have a great day. Peace.